Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12 take it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys in the midst of a brutal stretch. They have lost 8 of their last 9. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Will Reichert will kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a hit or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Walker. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now quick, it's Cup on the RPO. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 33, here's second down and 9. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they're trying to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now here's 2nd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
You know, it's funny. Some games you can look at the box score, and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level.
Oh, the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cox. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. and 10. It's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Scoring here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10.
They'll put Everett in motion here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The bootleg. It's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They're going to run. That's an Moke State. Ollie Gordon. That'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. After the tight end, Kevin Bartholomew. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the mark.
And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down. To throw again is Darnold. He's got his big target, Everett. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On first down, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On On the ground is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
He'll run. This is Mason. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches.
Back to 60.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now, screen set up from Mason. Ooh. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Ollie Gordon, touchdown Vikings. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. They'll put Everett in motion here. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. 2nd down and 8.
28-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Out to his right. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on third down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Good coverage by the Hunt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A good spot here, second and a yard. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Moving to his left. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
Second and 10. Now give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Eagles tackle at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. DeMarcus Lawrence getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Late catchment up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
We go set.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We go set.
Here's Darnold again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, They've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Seattle.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try to sneak it here, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Darnold. Roll it. The ball comes out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his hand to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5. They'll motion a tight end right. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2-yard loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Operating from the gun, it's in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. To start the 4th. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jordan Mason. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll stay on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. One up on the ground. He's going to have the Vikings first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 72.
To throw is McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Darnold. He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here comes 2nd and 4. Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.